Heredity and Evolution. Now today we are going to discuss the question and answers of heredity and evolution. These question answers are not NCERT solved or selective question answers from NCERT, but these are important question answers that you may come across during exams. Now the first question says that define evolution and describe the contribution of Lamarck. Now, evolution is referred to as the change acquired by a species or a certain population of a species gradually over a long period of time. These changes should be heritable. Now, contribution of Lamarck according to the theory of inheritance of acquired character or Lamarckism put forward by Lamarck. The use and disuse of an organ leads to acquiring change in the feature of that organ. These changes are also inherited by the offsprings. The favorable variations caused due to use and disuse after a considerably long period of time results in evolution of a new species. It says that define a gene. Now, gene is a small portion of DNA which codes for a particular polypeptide or a protein. In other words, it is a functional unit of DNA. It is also responsible for the transmission of hereditary characters from the parents to the offsprings. Whereas the third question says that define variation. Now, children do not resemble their parents completely. They possess characters obtained from both the parents. These changes in the phenotypic and genotypic characters are also known as variations. Thus, a given population of species has indefinite variants. Fourth question says that what is a sex chromosome? Now, chromosomes that are responsible for the determination of sex in an individual are known as sex chromosomes. There are two types of sex chromosome, the X chromosome and the Y chromosome. Male possesses one X and one Y chromosome, whereas the female possesses two X chromosomes. The fifth question says that define homologous organ. The answer is homologous organs are those organs which have similar origin and basic plan of development but may or may not differ in their function. The forelimbs of a human, a bird and a horse are homologous organs. Coming to the sixth question, it says that explain Darwin's theory of evolution. Now, Darwin's theory of evolution is also known as theory of natural selection or Darwinism. Darwin explained that despite having enormous potential of fertility, the population size of any kind of organism remains within a limit. It is due to the struggle between the members of the same species and different species for food, space and mate. The struggle eliminates the unfit individuals. In other words, the fit organisms possesses some variation which are favorable and can leave the progeny to continue the variation. This is called natural selection. The seventh question says, who provided the evidence of DNA as a genetic material? Write the names of the components of the DNA molecule. Now this is one of the important questions that have more chances that you may have. Now the answer is Frederick Griffith, Avery, MacLeod and McCarthy established the DNA was the carrier of the genetic information. The DNA molecule is a polynucleotide. A nucleotide is made up of nitrogenous base, a sugar molecule and a phosphate group. The eighth question says that what do you understand by the double helical structure of DNA? Who proposed this structure? James Watson and Francis Crick proposed the double helical structure of the DNA. According to this structure, DNA molecule consists of two polynucleotide strands forming a double helix. Each helical turn has a length of 3.4 nanometer in which 10 nucleotides are present. Each polynucleotide strand has a backbone of sugar and phosphate. The nitrogenous base is attached to the sugar. The nitrogenous base of the two strands of a double helix form a pair with the help of a hydrogen bonds. Adenine pairs with thymine by two hydrogen bonds, whereas guanine pairs with cytosine by 3 hydrogen bonds. The hydrogen bonds hold the two strands of the helix together.